I don't know if this is Hollywood, but I saw the movie The Killer, David Fincher's latest movie, and I think he had some kind of heart rate monitor where he wouldn't shoot until his heart rate was below 60 or something like that. I don't know to what extent that's Hollywood or actually important.
It's important. Yeah, and the best snipers can most certainly control their heart rate. Yeah, there's strategies. You learn breathing strategies to employ your heart rate, control your heart rate. And there's also strategies of mental management, of not allowing this. There's this like tornado of anxiety that can come on, and you have to like see the winds blowing and go. You have to calm it down. You can't get caught up in it in your mind. And I've seen people do it in many different things in life, and you can apply it to many different things. It's this overwhelming fear of fucking up. Instead of thinking about what you're actually doing, you're thinking about the possibility of fucking up, which leads you to fuck up because that's what you're concentrating on.
Right.
In the game of pool, if you think you're going to miss a shot, you most certainly miss that shot. Almost always. You might get lucky and make it just like I thought I was going to miss. But in your head, you're like, I hope I don't miss. I hope I don't miss. You're going to miss. But if you just only concentrate on the process, you can execute even under pressure. You can execute in a perfect line.
Yeah.
And it's a mental management thing. And the only people that know how to do that are people that have actually done difficult things under pressure. And when you do difficult things under pressure, you realize like, wow, there's so many factors that you can probably mitigate in some way through a strategy of control, of meditation, of thought, of understanding what these thoughts are when they start to occur.
Yeah, I think a lot of anxiety management is deeply focusing on the task at hand, right? Because if you're, it's not necessarily that the anxiety comes up and you're amazing at swatting it down. It could be that you are so deeply focused on the thing itself that there's no room for anxiety. And that's very lucky if you have that level of focus and attention on whatever it is that you're passionate about. It's like you're so upset. Like someone like Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant, the way you hear them talking about winning, you can understand why they didn't feel any anxiety when the buzzer beater is coming up. There's 2 seconds, they have to make the shot. Is because they're so obsessed with winning that there's no room for anxiety.
Right.
Right. It's life or death to them.
Yeah.
And there's no room for anxiety in those situations.
Yeah, you have to be, to perform at that level too, you have to be really insane. I always say that greatness and that like real brilliance comes out of almost like a mental illness. It really almost does. Because in order to be just so much better at all the other high performers, because David Goggins has the best quote. He says, you want to be uncommon amongst uncommon people. Yeah, that's him. But do you want to do what he does?
No.
That's how he's uncommon amongst uncommon people. He's a fucking complete psycho.
Totally, yeah.
But that is how you become David Goggins.
That's right.
You don't become David Goggins by this mild-mannered person who contemplates and sits with his coffee and stares out the window and watches the birds. And that's not how you get the job done.
No, not at all.
And that's not how you become Michael Jordan either. You have to be. I heard that if you beat Michael Jordan at pool, he wouldn't talk to you for weeks.
Yeah, that's a maladjusted person. In any other scenario, that's a guy you can't really be friends with because. Right. But combine that with enormous natural talent and work ethic. Yeah, a little bit of good luck. That's Michael Jordan. I mean, the top chess is the one that I follow. That's my hobby, and the top chess players are absolute maniacs. These people, like when they actually, when you try to talk to them about their mistakes, you've had Hikaru on, have you not?
No, I have not.
Oh, you did? I don't know why I thought that.
I would though.
So Hikaru, best player in America, absolute legend. If Magnus Carlsen died in his crib, Hikaru, it's very possible Hikaru would be world champ for a very long time.
Wow. But what separates him from Magnus Carlsen?
Just Magnus. I think Hikaru once put it. Magnus is a little bit better than Hikaru at everything. A little bit better at openings, a little bit better at calculation, a little bit better at endgames. You put it all together, and he's just the GOAT. He can't be beat.
What was your
to the point where he got so bored? He got so bored of winning the world championship that he said, "I don't want to do it anymore."
Wow.
Yeah, he's technically no longer world champion because he's so bored of winning.